Yeet!
It's week 1 of the National Football League, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Texans and the Ravens, next on Madden Football.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, it's the opener of the 2023 NFL season, as here will be the Houston Texans taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Well, CD, new season is here. Lions and Chiefs got it going on Thursday night. You and I were there. What a scene that was. But now here we are a few days later on Sunday, looking at two teams with great expectations here to begin 2023.
It's always fun to get a new season started, isn't it, partner? Because
a new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So here are the Texans now with a fresh face at quarterback, the second overall pick from Ohio State, C.J. Stroud.
Come on. Hey.
Play action. Here's Stroud. He'll complete this one to Collins. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
They run with the former Buffalo Bill, Devin Singletary.
Position in order to make that play.
A man coming off a great rookie year. It's Dameon Pierce. It'll be a gain of five.
Smother it, but a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked in terms of the side.
As it's fourth down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move him off the line.
Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And it's taken in at the 9. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Ravens offense set to go to work, and it's Lamar Jackson now in his 6th NFL campaign who will lead the way. The Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 16. A throw there, but that's going to wind up in Baltimore.
Starting with Lamar Jackson, who wanted to be a Raven. He didn't want to be anywhere else. Second,
3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness. And the
32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it. An option handoff here to Dobbins. They'll get a nice in 4. Jackson, options out left. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to 5. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. He's across midfield. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 44-yard line. Nice pick up there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those fast.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 41. And that was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. Gets past one man. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside.
Weekend, show that he's right.
On first down, here's Stroud. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Justin Madubuike working his way to the quarterback that time.
The lessons will continue. This rookie, he's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
Now after the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Stroud to throw it. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. Stroud here on 3rd and long. He throws it on the move, but can't connect. And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt.
One of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes, and we got a few for 2023. A lot of procedural, having the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to promote safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make this.
All right, a little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that.
Stroud off the play fake. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're a big play here early in the ball game.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And Stroud now to throw. That'll be caught left side by Woods. Off against a rookie quarterback.
And especially if they have guys they can put together a game plan with, it's going to confuse, disguise a lot because of the athletes you have, because of their football IQ. And don't forget, you're going to throw a couple extra rushers at him as well. See if he can handle the pressure when those guys come at him.
Pierce will try to pick it up. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3.
Then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick we're hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Ravens ready to...
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn you over. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually...
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from play action. It's Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield.
Schools and work on their hands so often because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time you had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll...
Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. 1st and 10. It's Stroud. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 20. And they're going to play action here with Stroud. Throw left there. Again on second down, it's Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. A top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL.
Touchdown! Dameon Pierce from 17. That drive spanned 5 plays. And Dameon Pierce capped things off with a touchdown grab. And he won't get this. Defense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
Back up.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. That's going to be knocked away.
Please.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. A nice play design there with the touch.
They haven't worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him. Jackson and the Ravens. He'll drop to throw. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. And he's going to be taken line. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And good work there. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he is met in his trap.
Double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
That'll be complete to Dobbins. A good job defending. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive. 2 for 2. He's got his target. That's complete. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw.
Jackson now. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score.
1st and goal. Forget running the football. Forget establishing anything. Just put it in the end zone with the pass for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's a definition of catching the defense off guard there. They weren't expecting that.
And that totally goes against type, doesn't it? When you think 1st and goal from...
And there's the touchdown grab by Isaiah Likely. And no thought to break because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes.
Field. Option right, here's Stroud. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. They're not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well.
Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete here.
Well, they've stops and escape this drive.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And he only managed
to run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and
Stroud on 3rd down now. Able to find the open man. That's inside the 20. Here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Stroud. Got a man. It's Brown. But if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question that...
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock's going to... Easy one on 3rd and long. Stroud sets up the play action. Under pressure, and they got to this one possession ball.
Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They go play action with Jackson. That one into the hands of Beckham downfield.
On the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
Flushed out right. That's going deep for Bateman, and that is incomplete.
Man, and broke the play up.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Now yet another incomplete. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this will be touchdown, but out half number 1. He'll take the knee in the quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. Out come the Ravens, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was on the passing game. Until they got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep.
That's a nice job there defensively.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. Gets around him, shrugs him off. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helped carries. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Problems there on the option and a costly turnover.
Yeah, partner, you know how we watch practice sometimes and we...
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll take this ahead for about
throwing over the top.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And a short gain down to about the 30. Good position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Play action. Here's Stroud. To the sideline and incomplete. And comes on. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
In prime position to put 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
And he'll be stopped up at the 12. They're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive with a little more pep in their step because they didn't.
Coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think Coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over. Passing situation.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall in.
Keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And he'll get it down.
Their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Pierce now up the middle. And down inside the 35.
Their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll get through
them a little bit towards the center of the field, so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Over the middle, complete. It's Collins.
Good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Stroud off the play fake. 3rd and 5. The throwing again is Stroud. And that will be incomplete. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel...
Now that can all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
There was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here.
They get one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And just 1 yard here.
A yard out of that one.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he's going to be taken even first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle, it's Edwards. And he'll go down. They go play action now. Jackson. And this one is going to be off the mark.
Guys, and that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And he's able to get it down.
Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And this is
stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. Oh, great effort. Now they work on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Right side, there's Likely with it. And 6.
Few plays, they have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down.
You see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50%.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens are able to get a score back in the final stage.
Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And there will not drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he just danced away from that one defender on his way to a gain of about 7 yards. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
It's a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game.
Texans on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd down and 12. Now here's Stroud. And it is caught. And he'll be
Pass completion.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. Back to throw, here's Stroud. As this complete to Woods. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now it's nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he has met
defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball.
That bust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. Play action. Stroud now. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Stroud here on 3rd and long. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Woods will go in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And able to break. Here's Pierce. Diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
Well, nothing to line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. That last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And they work this well upfield across. Act like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
A short throw caught by Andrews. 5 yards. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those.
Is he analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game? Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
And now a throw on 1st down there. 2nd and 10. Jackson. And he knocks, have him looking at 3rd and 10. It fights him off, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up in field.
Let's go now. Go.
Here's Pierce on the counter. Evades the tackler, and now some space. He'll take this to the...
Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back.
Stroud on 3rd down now. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd step aside in this Week 1 contest. Give left side for Pierce. Down to about the 30s.
For this, back in training camp, they knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And tough sledding. You'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. 2 minutes left. They can't stop him here. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Woods. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets...
The right call. Had the out route. He's got to know where the 1st down sticks are. Yet he steps out of bounds that close.
As they should be able to... A fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 as he'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They go again with Pierce. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Hey, check it.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year?
Yeet!